So with one gone and the bases empty, here's Ha-Seong Kim, left-handed batting infielder. A center field today. And the first offer is a slider that's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Kim so far this season hitting .256 in 67 games with OKC. 0-1, he swords his way through a curveball. And it's 0-2, so Mayer pitching the left-handed batter backwards. He started him with a slider, and he went with that curveball low and in that Kim couldn't hold off on. And Kim is going to call time. Kim, 27-year-old from South Korea. The 0-2 is in the dirt. It's 1-2. Signed by the Dodgers out of the KBO back in January of 2025. He's been up with the Dodgers this season. As the 1-2. Breaking ball swung over and missed. Curveball got him. Mayer gets his third punch out of the day. That strikeout is presented by.
On Tuesday night, here's the pitch. Biggio driving it into right center field, and that will be caught by the center fielder, Kim. Biggio hit it well, but Kim out there in center making the play, and that does it for this. That was a good pitch, a fastball righty. Ha-Seong Kim now stands in. He takes inside for ball one.
They started him with the first pitch curve that was riding in towards him, and then he went fastball away right on the outer edge for a strike to get ahead. So not only moving up and down, but also in and out.
Foul ball out of play up against the netting, comes back into the field of play as Joe McCarthy, home plate umpire, will flick it over to the birthday boy, Tank. He is celebrating a birthday today. Bat boy over in the visiting dugout. 1 ball and 1 strike, the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Both starting pitchers have pitched very well as we're in the top of the 4th inning. 2 outs. Tim's the third, a leadoff walk. He's still at first base as Kim, left-handed batter, awaits, and he swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kim, one of the many players over the years that have been tapped in the international market by the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2-2. Ground ball foul goes to the on-deck circle on the first base side. The Space Cowboys residing in the first base dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kim from South Korea. Really the first international player that comes to mind the Dodgers had success, Fernando Valenzuela. Here's the 2-2. Check swing, and that's going to go up against the netting on the third base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fernando Mania. First burst onto the scene. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Lead at first base, and the pitch. Lifted in the air into center field, and coming over is Spence. Sunglasses down, makes the play. Kim hit it high, but not very with it. Good pitch selection there by Brian King.
So still one more to get. It's Ha-Seong Kim, and the pitch to him, and Kim can't hold up. He swords through a sweeper down to the bottom of the zone for strike number 1, or much rather below the zone there. Kim is 0 for 2 today. He struck out and popped out to center. Infield will now shift play back with 2 outs. The 0-1. Kim fouls it straight back. He came at him with a fastball at 92. And it's 0-2. King came in with the bases empty and 1 out. Tibbs worked the full count walk. Freeland singled and stole second, but the strikeout has put King to where he's 1 strike away from leaving a pair on here. Just below the belt, the 0-2, and Kim strikes out swinging. Brian King, back-to-back strikeouts when he needs them, and OKC Strike.
As the starting pitcher, second appearance in this series, and Trenton Brooks fouls the first pitch he sees off to the out of play left side for strike one. No balls and one strike against Charlie Barnes. Emmett Sheehan, 78 pitches, 53 for strikes. He went 6 innings and allowed just one hit. That was it, just one hit. It was a double to Colin Price in the 5th inning with 2 outs. No runs, obviously, a couple of walks, and 9 strikeouts. That is upstairs, and Brooks has got a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Barnes, this one's hit in the air. Drifting back on it is Kim. He makes the play. Center fielder Zach DeCenzo coming up to the plate.
With the left-handed batter. There goes Price. 2-2, and that is clubbed in the air to right center. But drifting over will be Kim, and he'll get underneath it and make the catch for out number 1. That's a good swing that time by Shoemake. It was a strike. He just got a little underneath it, and Price has to head back to first base. His momentum was still carrying him back. Give a lot of credit to Freeland. He saw that that ball was going to be caught, and he hustled back to first so he could tag up.
Yeah, it was a very heads-up play there by Freeland to go to take the extra 90 feet.
So now it's Ha-Seong Kim, left-handed batter, and the pitch to him. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Salazar. Ball number 1. And that is the other piece here with Munoz, is that he throws everything with that heavy sink, the sinker along with that slider. Also mixes in a cutter, but gonna have to keep it in front of you now with Freeland at second base. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good sinker moving away from the lefty, and it's even at 1-1. Oklahoma City has some movement in their pen, so obviously Blake Trinan on Major League Rehab only going to throw an inning. Munoz with the pitch clock to 3. Here's his 1-1. Backdoor slider for a strike. And actually, that was the cutter that time. It came in at 92. It's 1-2 now to Kim, who's 0 for 3 with a pair of punch-outs today. Well, Munoz could use one here. Freeland off of second with 1 gone. And now the 1-2. Fouled off, and Kim goes down to a knee and comes up and will use the bat as a cane as he fouls that off of his leg.
He is trying to get that stinging feeling walking around a little bit, but that hurts.
At least it's not cold.
Yeah.
But man,
I think we heard a choice word too. Our microphone picked up on that where that foul ball happened.
Kim in some discomfort still. And our home plate umpire, Joe McCarthy, he's not going to rush him back into the batter's box here. Kim will dig back in. So it's a foul ball. It stays at 1-2. Munoz checks second. And now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with the slider. And the Space Cowboys once again have hit Shake Shack. That is 12 strikeouts.